Sunday evening, shots are falling. Celtics trying to bounce back from the loss to the Nets on Friday. Jaylen Brown called his teammates out after that game. They need to be better today against the masked man, Franz Wagner, and the Orlando Magic. And we'll tip it next. Welcome to TD Garden. The parquet has returned after that Cup game Friday, a surprising one for the Celtics. They've got a chance to rebound today against the red-hot Magic, who have won 6 of their last 7. Can't wait to watch it with you alongside Brian Scalabrine and Abby Chin. I'm Drew Carter. We mentioned Jaylen Brown had some choice words for his team after the game Friday. Take a listen to this.
Come ready to play or don't come at all. That's my whole thing. We got to come ready to play. We just went through the motions today. Like, I don't understand it.
All right, Scal, called out by the leader, now trying to turn the page in this game here on a Sunday. How can the Celtics do that?
Well, they had an opportunity in the past. They played Orlando 2 times in a row. First time they weren't tough, they weren't physical, but the next night out, they were wreaking havoc defensively, causing turnovers, scored 29 points off of those turnovers, getting out, running, playing the passing lane. The blueprint was set. You know you got to play hard. Your margin for error is small. Guys need to raise their level to get the win against the Magic tonight.
Celtics basketball on NBC Sports Boston is brought to you in part by TD Bank. Bank of the Boston Celtics, member FDIC, TD Bank, NA. By Toyota's official website for deals, buyatoyota.com. By Arbella Insurance, here for New England, here for good. By South Coast Health, providing exceptional care from people who care. South Coast Health, advanced medicine, more care. By your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years.
All right, Joe, Jaylen Brown after the game Friday said the team went through the motions in the loss to the Nets. What was your reaction to those comments?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a leader of our team, and, I agree with him. There's moments of the game that we can be better, and I think when we're at our best, we're consistent in our effort, our discipline, and our detail. So that's what we're fighting for, is a consistency in those 3 areas, and we got a chance to do it tonight.
When you watch the film back, specifically, where do you think you can be better?
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a 40-point second quarter. I mean, it's easy, and when you cut it to 2 in the fourth quarter, it's easy to focus on that part too. But I thought our issue was in the second quarter, giving up 40 points, because of transition and individual defense. And I think we've done that 3 times this year, is have a 40-point quarter, and we got to be better defensively in those situations.
Playing a team today coming off a back-to-back, the Magic were at home yesterday. How can you try to exploit that today? Yeah,
I mean, listen, there's always challenges regardless of what the schedule is. They're playing well. They've had a couple big wins, especially Wagner. They're doing a great job getting to the free throw line, doing a great job on the glass. Their defense is always tough with their size and athleticism, so we're just going to be ready to go tonight.
And last thing, we've talked about this all year, you guys, getting more steals, forcing more turnovers, but also fouling more. At this point of the season, how do you feel about that balance?
There's always situational ones. I think there's, every foul and every turnover is looked at completely different. We can't foul jump shooters, can't foul in the backcourt. So there's always situational things that you can get better at.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Well, the Celtics on a Sunday, back at home, a chance to bounce back. The green floor is gone. Let's hope the winning ways return. We're going to tip it right after this. Lighting up Orlando. Great Walsh. Now Walsh on the block finds Luka Garza for the jam. On the green floor. Yes, somebody understood the reference. Starting lineups are brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Experience the difference.
Jeff Grice gets all the references.
Of course he does. Jeff Grice, you're the best. Orlando Robinson is starting for the Magic. They are short-handed, to say the least. Maybe the first guy ever to have his first name on the front of his jersey and his last name on the back of his jersey. Not today, because the Magic, it's his Magic on the front, but Orlando Robinson has played 2 minutes all season. He's going to take the tap against Neemias Queta. Key matchup presented by Subaru of New England. Fall in love with a brand new all-wheel drive Subaru.
This was a big thing in the first time that we played Orlando. Jaylen Brown, it's not just go away from Franz Wagner. Set a screen, get him off the body. He does a great job defending Jaylen Brown. or attack early before their defense sets up. So I am really looking forward to that matchup. Also represented by the same agent.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Health report by South Coast Health providing exceptional care.
Jeez.
From people who care, the Magic are missing more than 60 points and 25 rebounds combined, with Paolo Banchero and Jalen Suggs the headliners. Wendell Carter also a starter. Mo Wagner still out for the season. Goga Bitadze a late scratch. He's also got an ankle. So the Magic roll out this starting five. Our officiating crew, Curtis Blair, the crew chief, along with Gediminas Petritis and Jenna Renault. Magic have won 6 of their last 7 games as Desmond Bane misses his first shot.
They had a great win last night against the Knicks, but a lot of guys who played last night will not be playing tonight.
Yep, Suggs not playing on back-to-backs as he recovers from a knee issue that ended his season prematurely last year. Banchero's got the groin, missing his 6th in a row. Jaylen Brown operating in there. Neemias Queta on the putback.
Off the vertical. Good job by Jaylen Brown, keeping Wagner on his hip. That really engaged Orlando Robinson, allowed Queta to get that tip dunk.
Celtics won 3 straight before their loss to Brooklyn on Friday. There's Tristan Da Silva, second-year pro. Offensive rebound, Bane, too strong off glass. Rebound down to Queta. Celtics have won 6 in a row against the Magic at home since December of 2023. It includes 3 wins in the playoffs. First round last year, beat him in 5 games. Pritchard using the body. Missed the shot. Anthony Black, a good defender. Magic as a team saw 8th in defensive rating, 15th in offense. They're in this 6 of 7 streak, though. They're 4th in net rating. Robinson might have gotten away with a travel, and he's got the first 2.
Yeah, I think Orlando's offense sputtered at the beginning of the year, so I don't think we can take them for what their rating is now. I think it will continue to climb.
Yeah, working in Desmond Bane, who they traded the farm for in the offseason to get him from Memphis. Pritchard around that handoff from Queta. Tried to skip it to Walsh. And Da Silva got a hand on it.
All right, so watch Jaylen Brown on this play. I love how he keeps Wagner on his hip. See, engages Robinson. He has to play 2. Queta gets that free run right at the rim.
That's a good look from the Duncan Cam. It's all about the dunk. Shot clock gets low. Off the inbound. Pritchard turns the corner, stops, and scores.
Oh, you don't see a lot of that from Pritchard. Just off the pull-up. Usually it's a step back, a little body contact. Nice play.
Wagner says, I'll do it myself.
He is so good at attacking the rim and finishing.
Playing with that Batman mask after he broke his nose a couple of weeks ago. Jaylen Brown right back at you.
So strong on those drives.
Well, you mentioned what the Magic did last night. It was a 5 o'clock start yesterday and a 6 o'clock start today. Had to fly from Orlando. Got to the hotel around 1 o'clock in the morning. Walsh puts his head down. Free throws coming for Jordan Walsh.
It's a great attack. There's really nothing there. He just made it happen. It's a little bit of a Pinoy step with the lifting of the ball right there, getting contact, going up.
The Pinoy step popularized by players from the Philippines, right?
Yeah. One of the guys on our radio show, his name is Ronaman. I knew it was called the Pinoy step. I had no idea what that meant. So he informed me.
It's kind of like a nickname, right?
I think it's the people of the Philippines.
Yeah.
And when you go, everyone plays basketball there. So when you watch them play, they're always on the corner. Everywhere you go, they're playing basketball. They love playing basketball.
Yeah.
And that's the move. And the NBA just kind of adapted to it. Take that, combine it with the decel step, you got the new age finishing in the league.
No more Euro step.
Nope.
Is fouled on his trip to
They
the rim.
moved to Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
This is a play the Celtics have to get better at. It's that dribble handoff where now Bane is going downhill. That's a little bit different than what we saw in that Brooklyn game, but it was a hand back to Michael Porter Jr. We did not guard that very well, and that's a different formation of the play with a different guy, but it's the same kind of action.
Bane missed the first free throws. You look at Joe Mazzulla, his team right at 500. 10th place in the East, but only 2.5 games out of 3rd. Cleveland. Tightly bunched after Detroit, who the Celtics will face Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going to find a lot about this team this week. You know, this is the week where you have 3. I mean, Orlando's on a back-to-back, and they're not playing a lot of guys, so you might take this one with a grain of salt, but the next 2 games should be highly physical.
Going to Minnesota and Cleveland on the weekend. Pritchard, the feed, and Walsh, the pogo stick.
Jordan Walsh just keeps getting better, learning how to play that role.
Bain attacks the closeout. Inside to Silva.
Orlando pushing the ball, getting us on our heels right from the start.
It's amazing how different they look from last year when they were the slowest paced team in the league and not a great offense. Made it to the playoffs based on their defense. Right now the Celtics rocking the rim. Another dunk for Keita. He literally rocked the rim. That thing is still swaying.
Yeah, so going back to Orlando's pace, I think they'll play faster, and the stats show that they play faster with Jalen Suggs. He's not playing tonight, but that's going to speed him up. And then you add more bodies, they're just going to play a lot quicker.
That's a good call. Suggs is the head of the snake for this team.
No doubt, no doubt. He doesn't get enough credit. He's really good.
He's their best on-off player by a mile. Pritchard the catch. Suggs is a net plus 17.2 on, -4 off. That's net rating, points per 100 possessions. Wagner blocked by Brown, but he got the foul.
He is so tough. All right, look at the Celtics moving the ball here. A kick ahead, Walsh on the dive. Nice play. And then Pritchard into that Spain action. Keita going right to the basket. I see Keita improving daily. Offensively, hitting screens, getting out of screens. He was very sluggish at the beginning of the year. What are we, 15 games in, and he was so much different.
Comforts of Home is presented by Bernie and Phil's. Choose from their 2 best offers during the Best of the Best event. So with Wagner at the line, figured we'd show you this. The Magic lead the league in free throws attempted and made. And the Celtics last in both categories, also been fouling a lot. C's have the worst free throw differential in the NBA by a pretty significant margin. So that's something to watch today.
Yeah, those aren't good numbers. They're way worse than you think.
Brown trying to get the whistle, almost put it in over the backboard, Bird style. Walsh throws it to the fans courtside. JB asking for a foul.
It's going to be interesting, you know, with Jaylen Brown calling out the team a little bit in the post-game presser. Oh, they're going to call that? He's got 2 hands on him on the other side. They're going to call that? But the team has to respond. They have to play a lot harder today.
Yeah, JB said they went through the motions Friday in the loss to Brooklyn, where Joe Mazzulla's team was favored by 14.5 points. And lost, trailed by 15 entering the 4th quarter. Made a bit of a comeback in the 4th, but too much Michael Porter Jr. at 16 in the 4th. Orlando Robinson for 3, showing off his skill set.
He's getting his opportunity.
Here's Brown. Wagner behind him. Sidestep, Keita.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is something I haven't seen Jaylen Brown do a lot. We gotta feature that. Like, he's just keeping Wagner on his hip, which puts a ton of pressure on Orlando Robinson.
Good start for Keita. Game high 6. Bain trying to get it back. Again, Walsh challenging him, forced him to go inside and score.
And Bain is so hard to stop because he can pass it, get it back, move, relocate. Those things that's hard to guard.
Tyrese Maxey style.
Yeah.
Brown again operating. Keita sprays it out. Walsh left alone, gives it back. Mimi finds the open man. Derek White can't pay it off. D. White just 6 points on Friday. Black! Foul. And Keita hobbling a little bit as we go to our first media timeout. We'll check in on Mimi when we come back. Celtics game and bring the hometown energy to TD Garden. Visit Celtics.com/ticks to find tickets. So concern for Neemias Queta. Watch the replay here.
Yeah, left ankle right there, right before he elevates. Yeah, he landed odd. on the left knee, but it looks like it was just the ankle. If you could see it, his left ankle twisted right there as he went up. But he's out of the game.
Yeah, he does have 2 fouls, so he probably would have left anyway, but he goes to the locker room here.
And limping a lot.
Yeah, he's surrounded by Australians. He's got Phil and Steve with him. They're going to go take a look at Keita's ankle. We will keep you posted. What a season Keita's putting together. We figured he'd be in the starting lineup, and, man, he's improved so much. So they go to Chris Boucher. Been a while since we've seen him. And it'll be a small 5 for the C's.
Yeah.
Anthony Simons also in there.
So things change a lot. Boucher pops, and so does Garza. So there should be a ton of space. The Celtics just got to make sure they are, as you would say, puncturing the paint.
Yeah.
When you don't have guys diving to the paint, you got to have guys driving to the paint.
First 2 points for Anthony Black tonight. Sam Hauser also in there off the bench is Pritchard and Brown, the starters who stay on the floor. De Silva defends Simons, who went radioactive against Orlando in his hometown. Brown off the heel. Pritchard the offensive rebound out to Hauser. Creates some space. Cashes out. Great sign for Sam Hauser.
I think the next one is the most important. You get that first one, fine, but 2 can turn to 5. But for Sam, he's got to go.
Bad pass by Jonathan Isaac. Pritchard the steal going all the way. Isaac the block. No travel. Hauser again. Oh, yeah! He might be back. He's heating up.
It's like a pitcher with a no-hitter. I'm not saying anything.
Sam's Packers beat the Vikings today.
Oh, so he's pumped up.
Not a close game, but yeah, he's feeling good. Shot clock into single digits. Wagner tried to force it up there. Boucher the rebound. Got to find 30, right? Brown on the drive. Instead it goes to Simons, who's open. That's good. Jamal Mosley needs a timeout. Sunday evening, 3s are falling.
Mr. Scally's going to like that. Good job, Drew.
Welcome back inside TD Garden. Celtics up 7. Here's to the doers, presented by Honeydew, where the coffee is the ultimate game changer. The ultimate doer for this Celtics team this season, Jaylen Brown, of course. Over the last couple games, Boston nearly 28 points better when he's on the court. His usage rate, I mean, as you'd expect, a career high, second only to Giannis Antetokounmpo in the NBA. And oh, by the way, he has not missed a game. Those numbers are big, but they don't even begin to describe what Jaylen does for this team off the floor as well, and his leadership. The guys talked about his post-game comments the other night, holding his teammates accountable, but to me, what stands out is just the standard that Jaylen is holding himself to. And as Joe Mazzulla told me pregame tonight, Jaylen is giving us everything we need.
No doubt about it. I mean, he's there. He brings it every day. He has to guard. He does it. He has to carry the team. And I feel like today he's making people around him better.
Yeah, picking up Franz Wagner here. Hauser with a double. Out of bounds, stays here with 6 to shoot. And you mentioned, Abby, Jaylen Brown playing every game. Give some love to Drew Moore, Celtics head athletic trainer, who made his return on Friday. He had a knee injury he suffered playing pickup hoops in the offseason.
Wait, he's back?
He's been around the team, but hasn't been on the bench until Friday. He works closely with JB, keeping him healthy. So shout out to Drew and the entire Celtics sports science staff. As Tyus Jones knocks in a three.
But when you say he made his return, he ain't playing pickup yet.
No, he's not playing pickup,
Okay.
but he's back on the bench.
All right.
And you know, the Celtics, we talk about the Australians all the time. It's not just them, of course. It's a whole team effort to keep guys fresh and ready to go. Here is Jaylen Brown, now defended by Wagner. 2 more for JB on that scissor kick jumper.
Can work in that midi.
Tyus Jones will try it again. Not having a good year shooting the 3 ball for the Minnesota native. Tyus Jones, always among the league leaders in assist to turnover. Jaylen, that was a long one.
Out of bounds for Orlando ball.
Wry smile from Joe Mazzulla.
I mean, Jaylen Brown can't get any shot he wants, anytime he wants. I mean, that's low clock, or you're playing 2 for 1 or whatever, but at this point, that's not a good look.
Hauser trying to chase Black around, contested the shot, forced the miss, stays out of the basket, and Jaylen with the rebound. Brown pushing tempo. They've got numbers. JB takes it himself. It's got to be a foul. Basket doesn't count by Boucher. As Brown was fouled, he'll shoot free throws.
Man, I thought they weren't going to call this. Watch Jaylen Brown just go right through the space of Franz Wagner, making his own lane to the basket. Good job by Boucher being right there. That's a different dynamic with Boucher versus Akeda. He can run the floor. He can put pressure on the rim.
See the numbers for JB, who was in foul trouble Friday against the Nets and still put up big numbers yet again.
Yeah, he got a bad whistle. I'm usually not like that. He got a bad whistle.
Here's a message from FanDuel.
I got some ideas.
Okay.
Timeout? No. Time in. I feel like mascots should affect the over-under. Ooh. Betting in space?
New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Yeah, JB picked up his 5th foul mid-third quarter Friday against the Nets. Only played fewer than 13 minutes in the second half. And there was some frustration.
Yeah, that 5th foul was not a good call. And we challenged the play and we lost the challenge. I just didn't agree with it.
Wagner picked up the dribble. Isaac tried to get it back to him. Stolen by Boucher. Chris Boucher playing some big minutes here in the first after an Akeda injury. JB again to the basket.
If you look at what Orlando is doing, they're holding out on the shooter, so there's opportunities to go to the rim.
Jones hit one from that spot earlier. Wagner grabs it and scores it.
Got to secure that board.
Yeah, if Akeda's out of the game, that's going to be a big factor. Can the Celtics defensive rebound? Richard again flying, top of the key. Tough shot. Jaylen the offensive rebound.
Remember, Orlando's taking away the 3. So look at the paint right now. It's so wide open.
Brown off the mark. Magic have Anthony Black and Tyus Jones out there, 2-point guard, and Jaylen Brown just fouled Franz Wagner. That'll be 2 on Brown.
Well, let's take a look. Wagner running the floor, getting the early seal. Brown using that off arm. Physical, but unfortunate.
Celtics need to have guys on the key before the free throw, and a technical foul has been assessed to Jaylen Brown. Now Joe Mazzulla is going to call timeout and challenge the personal foul call.
I don't know if you can. Didn't he shoot the free throw already? I don't think this could be a green light special.
Let's see.
Boston will be challenging this foul call on Brown.
Celtics have called timeout for a coach's challenge on the last call on the court.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie.
The coach's challenge is presented by Sprite. The foul's on Brown as he tussles with Wagner here. I don't think they're going to win that one.
Unless it's uncatchable. I mean, they're looking at it for a long time. I thought right away it was a foul.
Well, Jalen's saying he grabbed me, so maybe if they see that first from a different angle.
All right, let's look from a different angle. Because from that angle, it did not look good. And Joe's usually pretty good about that. This is really early. It was their timeout anyways. No, it's a real timeout.
Well, you just don't want that guy to get in foul trouble again. Dealt with it last time out Friday against Brooklyn, and it was his second foul. Jalen also got hit with a technical foul, his third of the season, arguing the call.
All right, let's see if there's. Oh, here we go. So watch Wagner. Does he grab Jaylen Brown?
Ooh, he does have a fistful of jersey there. His left hand.
That's not a lot, though. But they're looking at it for a long time. And I don't know if I thought he got a bad whistle on that fifth foul in the Nets game. So I don't know if they know that.
Is there going to be a makeup call 2 days later?
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. It was a bad call. I don't usually go down that road, but it was a bad call.
No, you don't. You're usually pretty fair with the officiating. See if Wagner grabbed Brown first. I can't really see it from there, but his left hand, he was grabbing Brown's jersey.
It has to be enough to overturn it. It can't just be, oh yeah, he did that. It has to be, who was guarding him? Was it Drake Powell? Who was
on the
guarding
fifth
him?
foul
Yeah.
Friday? I think it was Drake Powell. Yeah.
To me, it looked like he tackled him.
Yeah.
And it was like, nah, that's marginal.
Right. Good call. Because that was the
know.
first contact. And then Brown got hit with the offensive foul. Now, while they're looking at this, let me just get on my soapbox here.
Go ahead.
If they overturn this call, they better rescind that tech.
I don't know if they
After the game.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Because he's arguing a call that would be wrong.
I don't think
if
it works
they
like
overturn
that. I don't think it works like that.
You think James Jones is in his office listening, saying, "That's not right, Drew"?
No, that isn't the right logic.
No. All right, here's the call from Curtis Blair.
Come on, this is a big call. This is a big call.
After the video review, it is an unsuccessful shot.
Oh, man.
After review, Brown makes contact on a hook for Wagner. Therefore, it will be an unsuccessful challenge. We also have a technical foul on Brown. We'll be shooting one, then 2 shots for the penalty.
Tough.
So 2 fouls on JB. And the technical free throw will be shot by Wagner.
A technical foul was also called on the Celtics, number 7.
Yeah, and then Wagner will shoot too because we're in the penalty.
Not only did this whole sequence bring this game to a grinding halt, it could flip the momentum as well. Here's Jaylen Brown arguing with Curtis Blair, and boom, there's the technical foul. His 3rd of the year.
Brown fouled down on the line with 2 shots.
Wagner on the season, 84%. Let's check in with Abby for an update on Neemias Queta.
Guys, you were right in what we saw in the film. The team says it is a left ankle sprain. He is questionable to return. However, he's not yet back out here on the bench.
All right, thanks, Abby. We'll keep our eyes peeled for big number 88. Minot's in the game. You see Xavier Tillman over there. Haven't seen Luka Garza yet. Minot and Boucher in the front court with Hauser, and Simons and White in the back court. 2 minutes left in the first.
Gotta go.
You haven't even gotten inside the three-point line yet. Simons in the mix over Wagner.
Oh, that's tough. Cooking. Sizzle.
That's That's what Anthony Simons can do for you. Break glass in case of emergency. Here's Isaac. Missed a three. White the rebound. Simons a streaky shooter as well. See if they can get it back to him. How about White instead? Missed the shot. Isaac the rebound. It's Wagner on the attack.
You got to treat him like LeBron James.
He goes where he wants.
Hey, you got to go over. But first, let's see Simons cooking. I mean, what do you want to call that? Between cross, step back, snap.
What you call it is a
He likes playing Orlando.
Yes.
But you know, you won't hear. Let's see how long it takes the national media to pick up when Wagner has the ball. You better build a wall.
Not shooting it well from the line, though, today. Hey, Monday at 6, catch another edition of The Breakdown. Phil Perry and Ted Johnson talk about the key plays from the Patriots-Bengals game. The Breakdown is presented by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when drains don't flow. Another win today for the Pats, 9 straight, but some injury concerns, and they'll have you updated there, Phil and Ted, on the Breakdown. Wagner is 4 for 7 from the line in the first quarter, and you see the free throw numbers for the teams. It's kind of what we laid out earlier. Magic get there a lot. Celtics don't do a good job of preventing free throws, not this year at least. They've been elite at it the last 2. Simons again, nice move. Teardrop and a good roll.
Little clock malfunction, but Simons right now, this is what the Celtics need. They need sparks. And Simons like the one guy that can get downhill off the bench and create a shot.
Mentioned he likes playing against the Magic. He's an Orlando native. He had 25 points in the first half against the Magic a couple weekends ago.
It was like in 13 minutes.
It was unreal. 14 minutes, but the points all came in it felt like an 8-minute span.
It was unreal.
Celtics record for points off the bench in the first half, 25 from Simons. Bench tonight, 5 for 5 from the floor. This Jamal Cain gets 2 on the baseline. Another
more clock issue, yeah. Not stopping when it goes through.
Magic will try to prevent the Celtics from a 2-for-1 here. Simons sees the clocks. There's a thing college teams are doing called the 2-for-1 kill. Have you seen this?
No.
Where the clock keeps running on a made basket, so they don't inbound the ball until the game clock goes under 30 seconds. 30-second shot clock in NCAA. So Alabama, coached by my guy Nate Oates, my favorite college basketball coach, decided to start using timeouts to prevent teams from letting the clock wind.
To save the possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a timeout. There's like 1,000 timeouts in college.
Yeah. Too many. Walsh back in there replacing Boucher. Magic took Franz Wagner out. Jace Richardson, the rookie, is in the game. Here's Bane. Can't roll it in, but got the whistle, and more free throws coming for Orlando.
And this is one of those games we got to stop fouling. Guy gets downhill, you go up. Ooh, that was close. Maybe I spoke too soon on that one.
Yeah, 7 fouls against the Celtics, just 2 on the Magic in the first quarter. Desmond Bane has started to settle in with Orlando. Remember when we went there 2 weeks ago, he was still struggling, sort of broke out in those 2 games against the Celtics.
But the very next game, he hit a game winner, and it's been all good since.
They beat the Trailblazers at the last second with an off-balance 3. Five seconds left in the quarter. Foul to give for the Magic. 4.5 seconds left.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Hauser and Simons have both hit a couple of threes off the bench. Both out there now as Black returns.
Orlando number 0, Anthony Black back into the lineup. Along with number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
As does Isaac, so getting some length back out there. Bane defends the inbound. White looking for Simons. Got it. Defended by Jet Howard. And Fernie Simons in the paint, puts it up. Not sure if he got it away anyway, but it doesn't fall. And the Celtics will take a 5-point lead to the second quarter. Shooting 50% on the nose. All the three-pointers from the bench, Simons and Hauser. Celtics against a short-handed Magic squad trying to bounce back from Friday, off to a good start. At 5 as we start the second quarter. Looking at the scoreboard, brought to you by Toyota's official website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Back here inside TD Garden, let's look at the stats by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
So off the bench, you had Hauser and Simons knock down a few shots. No Garza so far, by the way. And we got to stop fouling with Orlando already taking 13 free throws.
Yeah.
Is there something I don't know?
Interesting note, Scout, because Garza didn't play in the first quarter, and I don't see him on the bench. Queta has already left with an ankle injury. He does have 2 fouls, so he might have left the game anyway. Something to monitor. White the decel and one.
Love the decel step from Derek White. We saw a lot of this in years past. Derek White getting that dribble handoff going to the right. See him put the brakes on. Maybe that can get Derek White going. I love that action. We run it. It feels like we get a lot of success from it, but we don't run it that often.
You're just talking about Derek White going to his right hand?
Like off of him starting in the corner, getting a screen. It's zoom action, you know, like a screen to a dribble handoff. Or it could be a dribble handoff to a screen. But now you have Derek White turning the corner in his right hand. There should be a lot of space for him to work.
D. White, his first 3 points. Desmond Bane has 3 on this side.
He's tough, man.
He is a good player. Technically drafted by the Celtics 30th overall in 2020. And they made that pick for Memphis, received a couple of second rounders. Same draft as Peyton Pritchard and Aaron Nesmith. White working on the rookie. Nice move.
See, when Derek White went to the rim, everyone was just standing out. You got to get something going. It's a guy cutting or something. You can't just be standing 5 out.
Missed the second chance opportunity. Simons yanks down the rebound. Oh, nice Euro. Anthony Simons for 2.
He is just a gifted scorer.
First player in double figures today. Bane finds Kane. That's a push. Bane pushed Chris Boucher. Leads to an offensive rebound and a foul on White. No shot.
All right, go back. Simons in transition. Watch Boucher. It's right there in the middle of your screen. He dives, so it almost turns into a 2-on-1. Movement to the basket, and then you have gifted offensive players that can make good decisions. You just don't want to be standing 5 out. You want to have something going to the rim when a guy's driving.
Richardson the drive. Kane missed the 3. White the rebound. 3 boards for Derek White. The only starter on the floor right now. By the way, Luka Garza returned to the Celtics bench. Yet to play in the game, though. Off of Hauser's first miss, made his first 2.
Hugo Gonzalez getting ready to check in.
And Jet Howard gets the layup.
Yeah, can't have that. Just guy top of the key. There's no help defense in the NBA when you get busted off the dribble from the top of the key.
White carrying a lot of offensive load right now. Simons helping him out. 4 on the 24. Simons. Five-point lead for the Celtics. Jones, one more for Howard. His 3 balls off the mark. White almost batted it into his own basket. Simons hits it ahead. Shireman. A chance on the run. Boucher missed it. He was fouled. Yep. Hit on the arm.
That was a late whistle. That was a late whistle. Think about this. He was fouled right there, and they didn't blow the whistle until now. Oh, man.
Think about where the foul was and where I was at. Think about where the foul was and where I was at.
So Boucher was a DNP in 7 of the Celtics' last 8 games.
Yeah.
And then today, with the K to foul trouble / injury, played in the first quarter and been playing small ball 5 for a lot of his first half.
I think this happened. You know, when you get older, you embellish. I think Kenyon Martin jumped ball and sprained his ankle. I think that night I played like 46 minutes. And I think I was a DNP the day before. The problem is the NBA, you never know, man. You just never know.
Dick Life is going to pull up your career game logs right now.
Find out the game I played the most in. And I think I came off the bench. And I think Kenyon Martin got hurt that game.
Did you buy Kenyon Martin dinner as a thank you afterwards?
I mean, it's like, you know, unspoken rule when a guy gets hurt, I'm not going to think, hey, man, appreciate you getting hurt.
Kenyon Martin's been going at your boy Draymond.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah.
That counts. On and 1 for Anthony Simons.
Celtics need a spark. Anthony Simons is delivering. This is the SGA sort of rule. Feel the contact, lead with that ball, get it up. That three-point play opportunity. Yeah, man. You see some of the power forwards he made on that list?
That was diabolical.
Man. Draymond has a podcast, so I'm sure he's going to respond. We're going to be all over this on our show tomorrow.
Yeah. If you missed it, Kenyon Martin said there are like 200 power forwards better than
I think he said
Draymond Green.
50.
Oh, okay.
And he named 50.
He was on that list?
He didn't just say, he just named 50 guys. I was like, oh, man, that's rough.
Bane on the backdoor cut.
Jeez. You know what? I get it, man. They gave up 4 first-rounders a right to swap. Bane plays all the time.
Well, and that's so important on a night like this for Orlando. Playing on the second night of a back-to-back. No Banchero, Suggs, or Carter. Got the foul on Shireman.
Yeah, not a goaltend, though. Not a goaltend.
Good block by Ugo. Fouls on Baylor Shireman.
Yeah. You see the trip, so they're going to call that automatic, but that's a good block. See, I think that the refs favor the aggressive player. And, you know, if the Celtics want to play the same game, well, yeah, fine. They're pushing the ball when it's nothing there, and there's the reason why they're living at the free throw line.
Here's a message from Zenny.
Basketball is all about vision. Seeing things on the court and setting your sights on something bigger. Clear vision is everything.
Desmond Bane, first Magic player in double figures. He's got 11. Jaylen Brown back in there for the Celtics. It's White, Simons, Brown, Gonzalez, and Minot. Brown right into the chest, trying to get the whistle. I can't believe it. Minot soars in.
Tough drive and finish.
He hung in the air for a while.
He did with a double pump.
Gonzalez navigating, defending Chase Richardson. Rebound down to Minot. Good contest. Ugo in the lane, fouled. Free throws coming for the 19-year-old.
I tell you, a lot of success going to the rim. They don't have their normal shot blockers in there. Orlando takes away the three-point line. Look at the rim. Look at the paint. It's wide open.
Celtics as a team are 28th in paint points this season, averaging about 42 per game. And they got 20 already.
You know, I have a good friend who just visited Davidson, the college. And the coach was like this, like on a drive. One-on-one, get it done. Got one guy on you, one-on-one, get it done. 1-on-2, not for you. 1-on-3, come sit next to me. I thought that was great. I'm going to be all over that. 1-on-1, get it done. So when we're driving, the point of my bringing that up is when we're driving, oh, that's a foul. And you get one player on you, you got to finish that.
Rebound Simons. We got to have Ronaman, your boy, put that to a beat.
Oh, that's pretty good.
There's Simons. Get Steph Curry, the Davidson GM, co-sign that. There's Pritchard.
That's just tough. 1-on-1, get it done.
Especially when you're Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, no doubt.
Been one of the best drivers of the basketball in the NBA all season. Minot moving his feet on Jones.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
defense from Minot. Simons has Gonzalez running shotgun. He'll take it himself.
That's nasty. He is a flat-out scoring machine. All right, Peyton Pritchard, we need him to get going. Like I said, Drew, 1-on-1, go get it done. Peyton Pritchard getting it done.
Member of the Celtics family. I'm joined by her family. This is her husband, Stephen Walker. Stephen, Heather battled brain cancer with a ferocious fight. Now she is being honored annually. What does that mean for you and your family?
It's just a reminder how special she was, not just to me, but to you, everybody, all her Celtics family. It's an emotional night for sure, but seeing you guys here and just the support that we get from you is just incredible. It really is. And it's a great reminder for the girls that what Heather started in the fight, that I'm continuing with the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, and it's super important to them, and I'm really proud of everything that you guys do, and it means a lot.
So many beautiful tributes tonight, but you mentioned your work that you were carrying on. Heather spent her last days fighting for a cure and fighting for others. To date, she's raised over $800,000. Now you're carrying that work on. Tell me about the foundation.
We support families and kids who are going through this, and you know how much cancer takes, right? So if I can help these kids and families in any way with what Heather started, I'll do it. It's it, really.
How can Celtics Nation help?
Just get involved, do things, get involved. I mean, the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation is just one. Move for Heather is just one. There's so many that you can get out there and you can really help. I mean, these kids, this is so underfunded, this disease in children and adults, really, that anything that people do it makes a difference.
Stephen, thank you for all your work. Sam and Taylor, so nice to see you guys. We're here. And yes, you can find out more information on Celtics.com/moveforheather. Guys.
All right, Abby, great work, and thanks to the entire Walker family for giving us some time tonight. And I remember, Scal, when we were doing the audition together a couple of years ago, it was against Philly. Doc Rivers, in his press conference, got emotional talking about Heather.
That's right.
That was right after she passed away. There's Minot for three. But a really important initiative for the season.
My last interaction with her, we were doing something at West End Johnny's, and even then she was talking about solving this for other people, not necessarily just for her. That's just how she was.
Here's Minot. He's heating up. The Celtics have their largest lead at 12.
And we're playing a little quicker, right? Getting up and down the floor a little bit faster. We just got to do a better job of defending the paint.
Peyton Pritchard's got 7 assists. Black draws the foul. Basket counts.
And we have no shot blocking in there. So right now everyone's just flying up the floor and scoring at the rim on us. But look at Peyton Pritchard moving defenses. Minot with the ferocious dunk. Had the 3 earlier. The offense is rocking and rolling right now, but Orlando is getting to the paint at will.
Ready for basket, Anthony Black.
You see the 7 dimes from Peyton Pritchard. Another missed free throw, but an offensive rebound. Orlando Robinson shoveled it out to Franz Wagner. He missed the shot. Robinson just threw Jaylen Brown to the ground. Minot feeling it. Oh, Josh Minot. Why not?
I think he looked over at Joe Mazzulla. Yeah, why not put me in?
Minot 4 for 4 from the floor, 2 for 2 from downtown. Celtics bench is really bringing it. Remember, in that win in Orlando, they had 50 points off the bench as Black answers.
Yeah, remember that was the big-time Luka Garza game. Like his energy was infectious in the fourth quarter.
You see the bench points, 34 already. Brown drops it off. Josh Mina is filling it up.
Because we're not playing 5 out. When we drive, there's a guy there. There's a guy in the low dunker, or there's a guy cutting. Can't be 5 out. Mina has figured that out. That's why he's playing so well.
Touch foul on Simons.
All right, so watch this. On this drive, look at the spacing. Mina is low. You got a guy in the corner. Anytime someone steps up to guard Jaylen Brown, you're going to have a guy at the dunker. That's what made our offense unbeatable the year we won the championship. We had all kinds of good players playing that dunker spot. So when you drove, it was easy to kick out or dump off.
Simons just picked up his 3rd foul. He takes a seat. He's got a game-high 16 points. Here's Wagner trying to go at Gonzalez. He stripped him. Brown hits it ahead. Pritchard all the way.
Yeah, Pritchard did a good job using his body to shield off Anthony Black.
And another steal. White got it this time. Gonzalez. Pritchard's open. Oh, yeah!
I like this high-powered offense. And Hugo Gonzalez comes in the game, and the energy is 10x better than it was. The bench has been awesome.
Black with the silencer.
Look at this team playing quick. Getting up the floor.
That 3 by Pritchard, by the way, was the first one by a Celtics starter. All the other ones from the bench. Gonzalez was playing that dunker. Brown takes it himself and one.
Yeah, I like what we're doing right now. Jaylen Brown moved White to the corner. Hugo went down. We got a guy rolling. The spacing is on point, and that's why our offense is exploding right now.
Timeout on the floor. Brown's free throw next. Experience Abu Dhabi Cam. It's brought to you by Experience Abu Dhabi. Discover more about the incredible city at visitabudabi.ae.
Electric Moment is presented by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. There's 2 big-time plays. Hugo's involved in both of them. The defense on a really tough cover. Franz Wagner creates a turnover, and then Pritchard gets out. All right, I really want you guys to understand, like, this is not normal from a 19-year-old, this next play. All right, as we go, good job by Derek White getting the deflection. All right, so bear with me here. When Hugo gets the ball, pause it right there. Stop. Stop. Okay, he's taking the guy this way, so Pritchard has more space that way. This is not a normal, go ahead and run it. Go ahead and run it. That is not normal. A normal guy would just, a 19-year-old just give it up to the guy who's wide open. The fact that he cut that angle to go towards the middle of the floor, got the low man defensive player to shift, Pritchard has that much more space. Not normal. Not normal.
No es normal.
No es normal. Say it again.
No es normal. So you're talking about just one extra dribble, right?
It's
That's
like
all it takes?
Yeah, it's like there's little things that people do that are winning basketball plays, and that is one of them. Just your angle where you're going. He was always going to pass that ball to Peyton Pritchard, but he had to make a better passing angle and give Pritchard a little bit more space.
Now there's a foul, and the basket by Wagner.
And just as I gas him up, he gets cooked.
Come on.
All right, now he's back to normal. He's going out of the game.
Well, Hugo, in his 6.5 minutes, was a +10 until that basket.
You know what, man? There you go. I'm giving him a round of applause. Yeah, I don't care. The energy it skyrocketed when he was in the game. But then he got scored.
Looking at the game leaders, brought to you by Arbella Insurance. Arbella, here for New England, here for good. It's a small lineup for Jamal Mosley. Walsh on the roll. The foul's on the floor. Basket doesn't count. 3rd foul on Jet Howard. Again, no Wendell Carter, their starting center. No Goga Bitadze, their backup center. They started Orlando Robinson, who had played 2 minutes all year coming into this game, so now they're going small.
Yeah, I thought this would be a big Jonathan Isaac game. If I'm Jonathan Isaac and I'm not playing in this game, then I got to figure out what's going on with my time in Orlando.
Isaac is a -9 in 5 minutes. Woof.
What was he, 4th pick, 5th pick? Where was he at? Early.
I think he was the 6th pick.
6th pick.
Yes, he was in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, he got some injuries and stuff like that, but I was an Isaac fan. He guards.
The idea of him is really good.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
6'10", long.
Defensive versatility.
No doubt. Inside 2 minutes to play in the first half. Celtics lead it by 16. Wagner the driving kick. Jamal Cain comes up short. Rebound Minot. What a response from the Celtics after, didn't look great to start the second quarter.
Foul.
Jalen can't buy a whistle today.
What is going on?
2 games in a row.
I mean, maybe I missed that, but it looked like he grabbed him right on the arm.
Now Jalen with a nice move on Cain. Over to White. It's a 3, and he checks his pocket.
I haven't seen Jaylen Brown do that play yet. Like go into his ISO and then come over for a dribble handoff with a brush screen.
That's 6 assists for Brown, 7 assists for Pritchard. Celtics as a team have 18 dimes on 28 made shots. Pritchard, the takeaway. Cain chases. Payton puts it up and in. A 21-point lead.
Are they going to call that?
Yeah, foul.
What am I missing here? All right, let's go back to Jaylen Brown. I'm going to see what's going on. Here's Jaylen Brown on the attack. Did I see it right? I didn't see it right. I'll take it back. I take it back. He got ball first. I take it back. If you get ball and you follow through and you get arm, that's a clean strip.
See, Scal, that's nice. You admit when you were wrong.
Well, that's easy. I have no problem with that.
Because it happens so often?
I mean, yeah. It's like,
no, I'm just messing with you. I thought it was a foul, too, in real time.
Yeah, I mean, because we saw the arm at the end, but what we didn't see is when he first got ball. So, no, that's the right call.
Celtics in the second quarter, shooting 16 for 20 overall, 80%. .76 points is a season high for the first half. Brown on the fadeaway.
Yeah, you gotta love what we're doing offensively.
A lot of dribbling here for Wagner. Bane got Minot to fly by. Missed the 3. Minot the rebound. Final shot of the half. Celtics can hit 80. Pritchard got it to go. 80 points in the first half for the Celtics. How's that for a bounce back?
Yeah, it all started when they started driving the ball and getting active defensively. That changed the entire game.
Hey, stay tuned for Celtics Halftime Live with Kayla and Eddie, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. 48 points in the second quarter for the season, route to 80 in the half, and Abby's with Josh Minot.
Thank you, guys. Josh, you talk about bringing the energy. You're throwing down dunks, knocking down threes, 35 bench points. What was that unit able to take advantage of?
What do you say?
The bench points, the bench, and the impact in this game.
What were we able to take advantage of? It's a smaller matchup. We're just trying to use our speed and quickness against them.
Defense leading to great offense in that second quarter. What needs to continue in the second half?
Same things, just keeping the ball in front, focusing on rebounding, with these smaller lineups, and just continue to push the pace.
Josh, thank you. Best of luck. Celtics up big, 80-57 at the half. Halftime Live is coming up next.
Let's check in with Abby Chin. What'd you hear at halftime, Ab?
Yeah, you guys, 48 points, the most the Orlando Magic have ever given up in a second quarter, according to their team. But speaking with assistant coach Tony Dobbins, he told me he loved the defensive activity in that second quarter, wants to keep that up, but there is room for improvement when it comes to defending the rim. And he said we've got to defend as a team without fouling, which they didn't do in that second quarter, but maintain that defensive activity.
I agree. I mean, the defense is the reason why we're playing fast. They take the ball out of the net. They typically don't push the ball up the floor. So I like what I see. And also the spacing on the offensive end. The low dunker made a big difference.
You're looking at the first half stats by Jason Stone, injury lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone. JB right to the basket to start as the Celtics offensive onslaught continues, shooting 65% from the floor. Anthony Black gets it to drop, 14 points for him. Abby mentioned the 48 points in the second quarter for the Celtics, most the Magic have ever given up. Second most second quarter points in Celtics team history. Last year against the Clippers scored 51 in the second quarter. That was, we've referenced it a couple times, the Porzingis return game last year when Brad Stevens was on the headset with us.
Oh, we made 12 threes.
Couldn't miss a shot.
That's right.
So 51 points in that second quarter. That's the most ever in a second quarter for the Celtics. Tonight, 48, second most ever. Derek White drops in a three.
Jaylen Brown, another assist.
That's 7.
He had 6.
I knew where you were going with that. Bane's foot was on the line. It's a 2, but still nasty.
That is tough. How he stops on a dime and steps back.
15 points to lead the way for Desmond Bane. 14 points now. Was not a 3. Minot getting the start here in the third. That was a nice move.
That's like Minot getting it to his bag.
Amish Keita played the first 6 minutes, picked up 2 fouls and a sprained ankle. Abby told us earlier he was questionable to return. Don't see him on the bench as Black stepped out of bounds for the Magic. Now the confusing one is Luka Garza, who hasn't played at all.
No, not at all.
Is
but
on the bench.
I mean, you got to give Joe Mazzulla credit as Minot goes to work here. The buttons he pushed, not to put Garza in. I'm not down on Garza, but this has been working.
Oh yeah.
Now we are playing against the Orlando Magic on a back-to-back. You know that does factor in with half their team out.
And the Magic are obviously a good team. They've won 6 of 7, but missing Banchero, missing Suggs, missing Carter. Batase played at home against New York last night. White draws the foul.
Orlando fouls on number 7, Orlando Robinson.
Yeah, I got a lot. You know what? I got a lot of respect for Desmond Bane and Franz Wagner. They're sitting a bunch of guys, and these guys are out there still battling.
See Jamal Mosley chatting with Derek White. Both those guys, Colorado alumni. Both former Buffaloes, just like Abby Chin. Oh, Brown got Black in the air. Free throws for JB. Might be bleeding, or he's maybe lost a contact.
No. Oh, something fell out. I don't know what it was. And Derek White, good teammate right there for him. Gets the contact, steps back, pump fake. Oh, look at that camera work. Nice. Oh, man.
Great shot from the crew.
Oh.
There's JB's contact.
Derek White said, do I pick it up? Do I not? JB's like, you know what? I want a new one.
Derek White was pointing at it. Says, someone come over with a towel. And someone wearing a glove picks up the contact. That thing is slippery.
How about that for camera work? Getting the contact. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It almost looked like a bubble.
Yeah. LeBron reference.
You said it, not me. Do you wear contacts now? Hang on one second.
Okay.
Here's a message from our sister station, NBC 10 Boston.
Hey, Celtics fans, I hope you can join me, Colton, and Pete tonight at 11. We'll get you caught up on the biggest news headlines and weather only on NBC 10 Boston, news worthy of you.
No, I don't.
You could wear contacts. Every time you look at your phone, it looks like you're looking into the sun, trying to read it.
Well, I need it bright, and I need the letters to be big. But I don't wear contacts.
You just have your cheaters.
Yeah, all the time. I got them right here.
Are those settings?
Wait a minute. If I need it just to read, I can have contacts for that? I thought you only could if you need it for far away.
I don't know. These are what you. Wow,
They look good on you.
You can't see anything.
I gotta wear them when I drive after a game. I'm so tired. Oh, come on, Jordan Walsh, go get that.
5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. On the floor foul against the Celtics.
But this is big. If you just watch this play, like Minot, it's called coming out of your area to rebound, which is a big part of being a forward. Look at Minot right there. That's the foul on Pritchard. But guys that can go out of their area to rebound, those are the guys you want on the floor.
For Orlando, number 93, Mary Penda into the lineup.
Penda, the rookie from France. 32nd pick in this year's draft, which originally belonged to the Celtics. Magic traded the picks that became Max Shulga and Amari Williams to get that guy, Noah Penda. Tristan De Silva with the steal and the dunk. Another former CU Buffalo.
Yeah, so when Pritchard came off of that, he had single coverage. The spacing was there. He's got to attack on that play. Don't give it up unless they're helping. The nail was clear. You got to attack.
Just the third turnover against the Celtics. That was deflected, was it? No,
What?
Jenna Renault comes
Wait a
in
minute.
and makes a traveling call.
That was blocked. That was blocked. So, I mean, worst case is a jump ball.
Yep, 2 points. Yep, get a minute. Petritis says it was deflected. Jenna Renault tells Derek White, my bad. 2 more for D. White. He's got 11 points now.
This is a game. If you got just single coverage, you got to go. These guys can't guard you, and there's no one at the rim. And if they put 2 on you, then you can spray it out and get somebody else going.
One-on-one, get it done.
Yeah, that's no doubt.
White almost got the block on Bain. He missed the shot anyway. After the Brown rebound.
I should know the name of the Davidson coach.
Is it McKillop still?
It's the woman's coach.
Ah, gotcha.
I coach girls as well.
Oh, Jaylen Brown hits that from the logo after the whistle.
Orlando fouls on number 3.
But this is a perfect game for one-on-one, get it done.
13 fouls.
Gail Folks.
Yes. Good job, Drew. All over that.
Google Chat GPT. Here's Brown on the sidestep. De Silva again on the run.
Oh, yeah!
Just get that out of here.
Derek White strikes again.
They might have gone to the same school, but no love there. White with the rejection of De Silva. Almost hit a 3 in his face.
All right, back-to-back threes.
Anthony Black can't punch it. Minot with the defense.
Got to drive this one.
White keeps his eyes up. There is Brown on the drive. Dropping off Minot for 2.
Minot's found that little dunker spot, and I think the coaches, Joe Mazzulla, are going to really appreciate that in this offense.
How about Minot? 16 points in 16 minutes. 7 of 8 from the floor. Wagner.
That's another block by Derek White.
Now White on the drive around the rookie. Penda finds Brown. Walsh almost had the offensive rebound. Da Silva for 3.
I like him. He's a great addition. You called it out last year watching him play. He had a great summer and got a lot better. But the Celtics and Derek White doing Derek White things. Take a look at the timing. Get that out of here. You can't challenge that, Buffalo.
Programs by tuning into the Celtics Instagram and voting for your favorite dunk each week. For each vote, Sun Life will make a donation to the YMCA. Learn more by scanning the QR code on your screen. Abby?
The road ahead is presented by Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. Join Planet Fitness for just $15 a month. Take a look. 9 of the Celtics' 10 games coming up here are all against teams with winning records. It started tonight against Orlando, and then on Wednesday, the final NBA Cup group game against the surging Detroit Pistons. They got to take on Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves and the Cavs in a back-to-back, and then they got the Knicks and the Lakers next week. It should be a fun one, but speaking with Jaylen Brown and Anthony Simons, both of those guys asked for their approach as JB takes it to the rim. Their approach in this next stretch of games, and both of them said, we are just taking it one game at a time. Everyone presents its own unique challenge.
Yeah, you got to be tough. Drew, you called me out when I said Cade Cunningham, the top 5 player. You want to take that back?
I didn't call you
Yes,
out.
you did.
I just wanted to make sure I heard you.
No, you said it.
You say everybody's a top
No,
five.
I don't.
You said Tyrese Maxey was a top 5 player the other day.
I mean, he's playing on a top 5 level.
You want to do
I'm
this?
just saying, when I said it at the beginning of the year, you were like, Scal, top 5?
Yeah.
And I said it.
That's not calling you out. That's me making sure that you want to stamp that.
Come on, stand on business, Drew.
I'm asking you to stand on
I am standing on business.
Okay.
Cade Cunningham, the top 5 player.
He is this year.
That's what I said.
No doubt. No doubt. Cade Cunningham is the top 5 player this year.
No doubt. I said it after whatever we played him, 4th game of the season. The guy's killing.
But there can only be top 5 players.
10 guys.
That's that scout math.
There's 10 guys that have an opportunity to be a top 5 player.
Okay.
There's 10 guys that this year they can be top 5.
And Cade is certainly one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
you got him in the MVP race?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Plus 4,000 right now.
The question is, oh nice, good call, Giles. The question though is, can anyone win the MVP with SGA and Jokic?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like it's those guys, like they're bad. Their average game is a triple-double and 33 points. That's like, all right, this is what their average game is. But no matter how good you're playing, how do you do that?
And they just win a ton of games.
I know.
Good to see Jamal Mosley back out there. He didn't coach the second half last night against the Knicks. He didn't come out of the locker room at halftime. He said he felt ill, lightheaded, almost dizzy during the first half. So he's focused on the small things like sleeping enough and hydrating.
Oh, nice.
Try to focus on stopping Jaylen Brown. That's a tall task.
I felt that way when we were playing the Nets.
Little dizzy.
I feel much better today.
Oh, yeah.
Much better. Oh, yeah.
Black is challenged by 2 Celtics. Penn to the offensive rebound. Here's Jet Howard. Hooks it out to the rookie. Penda makes a 3.
I don't know what to make of him. Not yet. He'll be a good challenge right here.
Pritchard got out of the screen, got it back from Brown, asked him if he wanted it back. Playing the 2-man, Pritchard the cross. He's operated here all season.
1-on-1, get it done.
Da Silva, a top 5 player in the NBA. Stays here.
Watch how strong Pritchard is. I mean, he's giving up, what, 8 inches and 50, 60 pounds? Gives him the body and hits him with a fadeaway? That's tough. Post player P right there.
Oh, yeah. 17 points for Pritchard, shooting 8 for 14 overall. He's got 8 assists as well. There's Penda.
Well, I still don't know what to make of him, but that looked pretty good.
Yeah, 2 good plays in a row for the 20-year-old from France, 32nd pick in the draft. Brown ISOs him. Oh, that's clean.
That's a second time he's used that same move.
22 for Jaylen Brown. Celtics have hit the century mark for the third time this season before the fourth quarter. Taylor Shireman the rebound. Brown going at Howard. Ooh, Hauser almost tapped it in. That's a foul on the Celtics. It's on Sam Hauser.
All right, we like this move. The second time we've seen it this half. Jaylen Brown goes. You got to respect the midi, and he just steps right through for the layup. All right, would you say right now Jaylen Brown is like maybe one of two guys that would use a move like that? Right? Look around the NBA. You don't see a lot of guys stepping through like that. From the free throw line.
Pritchard does that sometimes.
Yeah, but not from the free throw line.
Yeah. There's a three ball from Howard.
By the end of the season, there'll be 5 guys that do that. That's how this game evolves. The coaches will show people, the players will do it, and next thing you know, there'll be a lot of guys implementing that into their game.
Kind of threw it up there, Jaylen, hoping for the foul. Now behind the play, Magic 5-on-4. Howard tossed it up. Celtics ball out of bounds off of Penda. And that takes us to immediate timeout. Celtics still on top by 21, filling it up today. Celebrate the holidays in style. Book a Celtics suite and host your family, friends, and employees for a holiday party. Visit Celtics.com/holiday hosting to learn more.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Josh Minot. Started out the game, driving it. Little double pump layup. I just love where he's been on the floor. They need him outside, he can knock down shots. There's been plenty of times where he's in that low dunker, taking advantage of the dribble drive. And then once he has it going, now he steps back, hits the three. Here he is again in the dunker spot. Off the dribble, he's got his confidence. Getting into his bag. And there he is again. You want to get some free buckets? Go to that dunker spot for the Celtics. Minot, 16 points in 16 minutes, 7 for 8 from the field, 7 rebounds.
And a plus 16 in those 16 minutes. He's on the bench now. White the only starter out there with Simons, Hauser, Boucher, and Shireman. And Sam Hauser reigns in another.
That's the Sam Hauser we're used to.
And this is officially the Celtics' highest total through 3 quarters. Still almost 2 minutes left in the third. Jace Richardson turning the corner again to Penda. Rookie to rookie. And Penda hits another.
Celtics were in a zone. I don't know why they didn't switch that. Simon, man, another guy who's hot. Simon just played 15 minutes. He's got 19 points in those 15 minutes.
Bain finds Howard. They love that wing 3 against this Celtics defense.
And anytime the Magic are drawing 2, they are moving it for a wide open shot.
That'll stay here with 1:08 to play in the third.
So Simon just checked right back in. It's going to work. There's that step back. And he's got quick hands.
Yeah, Simons, we've talked about the 25 points he dropped in the first half against the Magic a couple weeks ago. He didn't score in the second half of that game. And he's been kind of hot and cold since. This is a good sign. 19 points in 16 minutes. The long skip, Hauser to Shireman. Minot switched on to Howard. Bain attacks the closeout. Got the foul on Hauser on the floor. First in the last 2 against the Celtics.
Celtic foul was on number 30, Sam Hauser. His second, first in the last 2 minutes.
Good game for Sam, though. 3 for 4 from downtown. He's shooting 20% in November. 9 for 45.
Is that updated, Dick Light? With the makes today?
That was not updated with the makes.
That was from yesterday, before this game.
Yes. 9 for 45 in the month coming in. 3 for 4 today.
Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
Whoa.
All right.
A little something.
Stamp him. He's not top 5, but but look at his bag work right here. The hesitation takes up the space. Right?
Is he going to make the All-Scout rookie team?
No.
The All-Scout rookie team. Point guard, Cooper Flag. Shooting guard, Cooper Flag.
Relax, man.
Cooper Flag.
You know, I like Conker Nipple. I like VJ Edgecombe. I like those guys too.
You like Dylan Harper?
I like Dylan Harper. Hey, it's a good class.
Definitely.
Good class.
Next year should be good, too.
Good class next year. So relax on the Cooper Flag stuff.
Penda's career high coming into this game was 4 points, by the way. He's got 13. Hauser is eating up.
Hey, Dick Life, get your stats right. I don't want to hear about that 20% anymore.
Those were my stats, Gal. That's what he was coming in.
You got it from Dick Life.
Howard missed it.
That's right.
110 to 89. Sam Hauser's got 4 trays today.
Sam Hauser says, keep my name out your mouth in that 20 percentile. Getting it done.
How about this? He's shooting 80% today.
There you go.
Josh Minot playing well. Celtics with a 21-point lead. 12 minutes to go. Evening. Good showing from the Celtics through 3 quarters. 110 to 89, making it rain from the field. Back here inside the Garden, Drew Scalanabi with you. It's time for the Road to Victory, brought to you by Sullivan Tire. We're always here to get you there.
Yeah, just get back in defense. Orlando wants to play fast. They can get back by knocking down shots in transition. And then the ball move's been great. 24 assists.
Ooh, Shireman pinned it. And the rookie Jace Richardson for 3. Looking at the stats through 3 by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers. Official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
Look at that, man. How about 49 points off the bench? Shout out to the bench.
About to add to it. Oh, Sam Hauser, the dunk.
I thought we were supposed to refer to him as Slam Hauser when he does that.
Bain gets 2 right back on the other side. 51 bench points now for the Celtics. They had 50 in the win in Orlando a couple weeks ago when they split those 2 games at Kia Center. Shireman, a nice move. So all 11 Celtics who have played have scored. 20-point lead. Jet Howard for 2. By the way, for Hauser, first dunk this year, 14th of his career. For yes,
he had a stretch there.
Hauser.
He had a stretch there. It was like 2 dunks a game.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
We're gonna start talking about him in the dunk contest race. This guy's won one before, Anthony Simons. Over the top of Bain with a soft touch.
That is such a hard shot to have touch on.
20 plus for the second game in a row for Simons. Nice play by Howard to save it off of Shireman.
All right, little screen and slip from Hauser.
Scal, the Celtics bench is shooting 21 for 26 as a unit. You see Hauser
Dick Light, want to do some bench work. That's got to be up there, right?
Howard wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Jet Howard, the son of Juwan Howard, played for his dad at Michigan for a year as Simons draws a foul.
Watch Simons. It's the contact right there. Some guys just do such a good job of getting that ball up quick when they feel that contact.
Here's a message from Ace Ticket.
Boston's own Ace Ticket has great seats for all Celtics games, guaranteed lower prices. Local company, great prices. Visit aceticket.com right now.
Simons, you can really tell when you see him in person. He's only 6'3", but his wingspan is 6'9".
Yeah, you can see that for sure.
Got long arms.
Yeah, for sure.
Helping him defend, which again, not his calling card in Portland, working on it here in Boston.
Oh, no, he does a decent job guarding. But he's got long arms, but he's got quick hands. Really quick hands.
Richardson will pull it out to Howard. Air ball. Bain to clean up.
Man, Desmond Bain is so tough. It's going to be a factor when the Magic end up playing in the playoffs. It's going to be a big difference.
And there's a whistle for Jaylen Brown, finally. I think Bain's night will end soon. The Magic on night 2 of a back-to-back.
How about Derek White and Jaylen Brown's night? Got to be close to coming to an end as well, right?
How about this 5? Hauser at center. Walsh at center.
Yeah, it'll be Walsh, but he's got a lot of shooting out there. And I don't want to overreact to like Kata or Luka Garza not playing in a game like this. It's just, you know, but these guys not being at full strength. Yeah, good job by Simon. You can't take anything from this particular game. We'll see if we do it against Detroit.
Now that'll be the real test against a team that's first place in the East. And is challenging for their franchise record for a win streak. Walsh to miss. More than 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Celtics by 21 still. And attacks the closeout into Walsh. The skip to Howard. And he makes a 3.
Howard missed a few shots early, but he stuck with it. Now, he's a rare first-round pick that did not get their option year picked up. That rarely happens.
Yeah, he was a lottery pick, and they declined his 4th-year option as White banks it in. Timeout, Orlando. Celtics hanging out of that 20-point lead. Breeze. Give the gift of gear and visit CelticsStore.com for great deals you won't find anywhere else. Cyber Monday at CelticsStore.com is your destination for making holiday wishes come true. Shop now.
Here's the Hyundai Drive. Test drive a new Hyundai today, only at your local Hyundai dealer. Jaylen Brown, watch this. Elevate, contact, no problem. Let me finish as the Magic guy hits the deck. Mr. Robinson, good luck next time. That's Jaylen Brown. He's a superhero.
23 points for JB. He's shooting 0 for 4 from downtown, but 9 for 15 inside the arc. And he has 8 dimes. Jamal Cain missed a 3. Jace Richardson out of bounds off of him. The Magic rookie. Celtics ball. This guy, yes, Dick Lipe about bench field goal percentage, and of course, Dick Lipe delivered. If you're looking at minimum 20 field goals made.
That's what I'm looking at.
Look at Bulls, 96-97. That team was pretty good. They shot 80% in the game.
Oh, we're not even going Celtics. We're talking all time.
All time. Celtics right now are 21 for 26, 21 for 27. Around 80%. They're going to challenge the record of 80%.
Oh, wow.
If they stay hot down the stretch here. They're just leaving him open.
I mean, he's earning it.
Howard for 3.
He's got 16.
Yeah, he will be a free agent after this year, Jet Howard. 11th pick in the draft a couple years ago. Magic declining the option.
Ooh, pretty good deep by Pendo.
Hauser has got a fire. That one almost went down. 5 minutes into the fourth. Magic bench mob trying to cut into this gap here. Richardson between two Celtics. He's fouled and the basket goes, and he's got a chance to make this a 14-point game.
Here comes Peyton Pritchard about to check in. Smart play by Jace Richardson. There's the attack. He's not going to pump fake or shoot it. He's driving closeouts, getting contact. Get a chance for a three-point play.
Jace Richardson, 25th pick in the draft. Here you see his dad, Jason Richardson. A Magic legend. They've got a painting of him on the tunnel on the way to the media room, right next to J.J. Redick. Jace plays a different game than his dad.
Very different. Very different.
Nothing he could do there, but Brown missed the shot. Not a bad look at it. The Magic score here, it's going to start to get tense.
Oh, it's going to get tense, and here comes the timeout.
Here's the point of emphasis from Joe Mazzulla. He calls the timeout. Jalen Suggs hyping up the rookie Richardson. Remember, folks, the Magic got here at 1 a.m. last night. They're making a run in the fourth.
Buy your favorite honeydew today, do life. By your New England Chevy dealers. By Jason Stone Injury Lawyers.
All right, Magic on a run. Good defense. And then watch him get out and run. Jace Richardson will eventually get this ball. And he's got a lot of confidence. Pull up three. And we got an 11-point game with 6:24 to go. Celtics last three. Pull up by Brown, 28-footer by Hauser, 29-footer by Simons. I don't mind the misses, but we got to get something going to the rim right here.
You see the 14-3 run, 12-2. No matter how you slice it, Orlando outscoring the Celtics by 10 in the fourth quarter. It was a 20-point lead for the C's entering the final 12 minutes. Walsh kicks it out to Brown. Corner pocket for three.
They trust Jordan Walsh in those situations. We used to run Drew Holiday in that short roll to make a decision. Good job by Jordan Walsh, and Jaylen Brown. That's a big shot.
His first triple tonight. He had missed his first 4 looks from out there. Back to a 14-point game. Walsh with the help left Richardson open. Did he have to go there?
I don't think so, but I'm not the coaches. I don't know what they do or what they teach. Maybe they teach when a guy spins, you go.
White to his right, inside to Walsh. Another great find. Another Brown three.
I like Jordan Walsh in that short roll position. And Jaylen Brown loves that left corner.
Richardson right back at you. Rookie's got 18 points.
Run the same play again.
Brown from the other corner. Got all the way to the basket. 2 more for JB and another 30-piece. Final 5 minutes are presented by Eastern Bank. Join us for good. Howard again rattles in another. So Jett Howard and Jace Richardson are trying to bring the Magic back into this game. Richardson has 18 points. His previous career high was 3. This is by far the best game of his rookie season as White throws it into the Magic bench.
I mean, even Jett Howard with 19. Both these guys, I mean, Jett Howard has 5 threes. Jace Richardson, 3. Penda's 2 for 2.
It's the bench mob doing this heavy lifting for Orlando. And not a high volume or really a high efficiency 3-point shooting team for the season. They're 16 for 37 tonight, better than 43%. Penda guarded by Brown, shoots over him, missed it, White the rebound, and a big one. 6 boards for Derek White. All the starters are out there except Queta, who got hurt in the first quarter. Jump ball.
Well, Jaylen Brown did get to his right hand. There's a nice drive. Watch him bring the ball back right there. Kane was all over it.
JB has 8 assists, so does Pritchard. First time the Celtics have had 2 guys with at least 8 since last March in the same game. It'll be Kane and Brown. Curtis Blair to throw it up. And Jamal Kane wins the tap. A lot more intense coming down the home stretch than maybe expected entering the fourth quarter or even the second half. Jet Howard on his way to the rim. A chance at an and one. Folks here at the Garden can't believe what we're seeing.
I might want to rethink that contract thing. Jet Howard is, look at that. Showing you the 3, getting downhill, attacking the rim.
And 22 points is a new career high for Jet Howard. So Howard and Richardson both with career nights. Same for Penda with his 13.
Penda's guarding Jaylen Brown.
Now Tyus Jones to switch. Brown looking to take advantage, and he does.
Too big.
33 for Jaylen Brown. Jamal Mosley calls a timeout. 10-point lead for the Celtics. This isn't easy. Garden from the Experience Abu Dhabi camp. Folks, weeknights at 6:30. Tune in for our Bella Early Edition with Trenny. Trenny Casey takes a deep dive into the biggest sports stories of the day. And this is the story here, how the Magic have chipped into the Celtics lead. They're outscoring the C's by 13 in the fourth quarter. After the miss by Jace Richardson. Defended by Jamal Kane. JB for 2 more. He's got 35.
JB has hit some big buckets.
Howard challenging everybody.
Man, there was no space there. He made his own space.
24 points for Jet Howard. It's really been the 2 legacy guys, Howard and Richardson.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jawan and Jason. Pritchard, a long one. Oh, Richardson climbing the ladder. There's Dad's hops. Oh, what is going on with Jet Howard?
What are we seeing?
It's like the Monstars. We've never seen this before.
Man.
Career high 26 points for Jet Howard.
I hope we win, but good for him, man. To be that high of a pick and not to get your option year picked up, that's just, you just never see that.
And he's doing this against the Celtics starters.
Gotta go.
Brown does. Walsh has to shoot it. I don't know if he got it away.
Well, they finding Jet Howard.
Yeah, feed the hot hand. Oh my gosh. Wow, he's just going wherever he wants, but I think that was blocked by Walsh. Now Howard has it again. Goes at Hauser. Sam protecting the rim, and he fouls Jet Howard, who's got a chance to make this a 2-possession game if he makes both free throws.
Man, put me in, coach. Jet Howard is working. Drives the basket. Hauser's right there. Rule of verticality. You got to be square. Howard will get 2.
Remember the Celtics, no center. Queta, 6 minutes in the first quarter. Tweaked an ankle. Haven't seen him since. No Luka Garza tonight. Boucher played some small ball 5, so did Minot, but right now it's Walsh and Hauser in the front court, along with Brown.
I mean, he makes this. It's a 2-possession game.
Largest lead for the Celtics was 26. Jet Howard has 20 points in the fourth quarter.
Jeez.
Again, his career high for a game was 21. 24 points. He got 20 in the quarter. Pritchard gets around Penda. Hauser for 3. Missed it. Rebound to Walsh. A big one. Tied up. Jump ball. It'll be Jordan Walsh and Jamal Cain.
Oh, good look from Hauser. Jordan Walsh on the glass. That's a good tie-up.
Jamal Mosley coaching his tail off. Another jump ball.
3. This will get interesting.
If they hit a 3 and this is a 1-score game, the silence will be deafening. Howard stepping back on Hauser. Missed the shot. Jaylen Brown the rebound. Magic might have to foul. Pritchard hits it ahead. Walsh is fouled by Cain. Yeah, first in the last 2. So side out for the Celts.
Man, good job by the Celtics, just keeping their head and eyes up. Watch how they break this press. There's 3, moves it, quickly moves it. Pritchard, foot on the gas. Walsh just gets crushed.
Both teams have 2 timeouts. And Joe Mazzulla will use one. 6-point lead. 24.
Now for the FW Webb assist. Love this play. Jordan Walsh catching it in the short roll position. Kicks it weak side. And Jaylen Brown. He hit 2 of them. Back-to-back 3s in that corner.
For assists with heating, pipe, valves, fire protection, and more, the pros go to FW Webb. 28 assists for the Celtics tonight. Led by 26 points. Magic have cut it to 6. 1 timeout left for the C's. White to inbound. That's a foul. Away from the play, I believe. Richardson is still down in a heap. He's the one who got called for the foul.
Yeah, if they have a challenge. Do they have a challenge?
Yes.
They'll use it.
Also, the away from the play is a free throw and the Celtics keep the ball.
I think they'll use it.
Yep, they will. Good call, Scal.
Green light special?
Green light special.
Or no. They're reviewing the away from the play foul. Yeah, they're reviewing to see if the ball was in bounds or not.
Replay will be used for off-ball timing.
Yeah, no, that's easy.
Yeah, it's about when the ball was inbounded.
Yeah. So this will be, anybody can shoot it, but I'm sure Jaylen Brown will shoot it. But anybody can shoot the free throw, and the Celtics will get the ball back.
While we wait, the next game is Wednesday against the Pistons. Our pre-half and post-game coverage starts at 4 o'clock with pregame live. There's your boy. Stream all our games on the NBC Sports app thanks to New England Cadillac dealers, official luxury vehicle of the Boston Celtics.
So I got it. So the guys over at Card Vault got me into cards, trading cards. Right, go open packs, whatever.
Because you need another side hustle.
I watched Cade Cunningham play his rookie year. And I wasn't too sure about the whole thing later, but I loaded up on his rookie card. Then when they lost 28 games in a row, I wasn't sure about it.
Do you sell them all?
No, I got them.
You got them.
After review, there was a defensive foul before the ball was inbounded, so it will be away from the play foul. It will be 1 shot, ball out of bounds.
Well, I'm really glad you have another source of revenue.
No, it's not that, Drew. I'm just saying, like, I believed in Cade Cunningham early on.
You opened that pack, you said this guy's a top 5
No,
player.
no, I went and bought.
Right now.
I started picking up Cade Cunningham rookie cards.
Seemed like it was a good investment.
If he wins an MVP, which I don't think he will with SGA and Jokic out there, but
he is having a terrific season.
But he's having a great year. And give him credit. Like 2 years ago, they lost 28 games in a row. It's not easy to turn things around like that.
White hits the away from the play free throw.
And JB Bickerstaff deserves credit. Trajan Langdon deserves credit. Like, those guys done a great job.
Hey, coming up after the game, it's post-game live presented by the New England Ford dealers. You know who else deserves credit? Troy Weaver. And he got fired.
No
He
doubt.
built most of that team.
No doubt.
They've won 12 in a row, just a couple years after losing 28 straight.
Oh, sweet play.
They'll be coming off a win.
Oh, I like that.
It's Pritchard on the cut, White on the feed, a big smile on the face of Peyton Pritchard.
I think drew this up. Can I see this again? And bear with me if I have to say pause it for 1 second. See if we can get like an all 10. All right, let's keep an eye out on Peyton Pritchard. There he is right there. He goes up. Oh, yeah. Old school misdirection. That was cool.
It's like we were in the red zone and he was running around.
No, so you had him out, and when he finally went back door, everybody was opening up the middle of the floor. That's great.
Let's check the Metro by T-Mobile game recap. 60%. A sizzling night for the Celtics. Both teams shooting it well from downtown. 18 offensive rebounds for Orlando. That's the area you'd like to clean up. And 64 to 57 bench points. Maybe the highest combined bench
Hey,
total
Dick Light. We got 23.3 seconds to figure this out. Is this right here the highest combined bench points? Dick Light shakes his head. Disapproval.
121 combined bench points.
That's a lot.
Big night for the benches.
Bench.
Celtics have matched their season high with 136 points. Also did that against the Wizards November 5th. And they're 1 point away from matching their season high for points allowed. 128 against Houston November 1st. Here's Jett Howard, who's been a man possessed in the fourth. Jett Howard now has 30 points, and 22 of them in the quarter. The Celtics with their highest points allowed of the year. White is fouled as they still lead by 7.
A lot of points today, but both teams going with sort of a small lineup. I mean, Penda's out there, but he's not a big shot blocker. This is the result of not having bigs. The rim is wide open.
Points for Derek White. Does the time off before the Pistons game help the Celtics?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Pistons what, play tomorrow? Or they play tonight? I think they play tomorrow.
I got it right here. By the way, Detroit has won 12 in a row. They do play tomorrow in Indy, the struggling Pacers.
Oh.
That's 14-2 against 2 and 14. And they'll have a travel day.
Oh, yeah.
Says White.
Derek White.
With the punctuation.
Is that 3? Block shots for Derek White?
It is. Highest scoring game of the year for the Celtics. They get a standing O from the crowd here at the Garden. Back above 500. 138 to 129, the final.
Good way to start off this week. Good way to bounce back from the game against the Nets.
Dick Life said Miami once had 111 bench points in a game.
Oh, man, what were we smoking?
111 for one team? It was in April. They just pulled all the starters right away.
Oh, man, 111.
How about Simons with 23? Let's check out the player of the game, brought to you by the Chevy Silverado. Head to your New England Chevy dealer, where new models are arriving weekly, and secure yours today. Another easy 35 for JB. Efficient again. 8 assists for him and Pritchard. 29 for the Celtics as a team as they pick up their 9th win of the year. We talked about it. Next game Wednesday against the Pistons, first place in the East. Our pre-half and post-game coverage starts at 4 o'clock with Pregame Live presented by TD Bank. Stream all our games on the NBC Sports app thanks to New England Cadillac dealers. Up next, Celtics Post-Game Live brought to you by the New England Ford dealers. Paul Lucy's our producer, Jim Edmonds our director. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in a minute.